Hey guys, Secret of My House bidding you welcome. Let's get it a little more center there. Seems it's off to the side a little bit, but Secret of My House bidding you welcome. Hope you guys have all had a good week. I've had a pretty alright week. A lot of work, a little bit of game hunting, you know, a bit of the usual. So, yeah, that wasn't much of an intro, but I got pickups. I have stuff from Upshop, stuff from the Tip Shop, stuff from CEX, which I haven't visited in a little bit, so it's nice to go back. And, as I will start off, I have some online orders. I have two PlayStation 1 games here. First one I got from the Cash Converters web shop, which I'm not finding a whole lot these days on. You know, the local Cash Converters used to post a lot of their stuff on there, and they would give me an idea of what they had. So I would go in and get stuff, but because the local Cash Converters is no longer in operation, now it's not as much. But I was able to get this for $5 plus $3 shipping, which is a really good deal. Gauntlet Legends on the PlayStation 1. Sat down and played this for a little bit on the PlayStation 3. Fun game. It's just like the original Gauntlet, except it's in a 3D world. You go around, you kill enemies, you destroy their bases, you know, all of that kind of stuff. It's good. It did not come with a manual, unfortunately, but I don't really mind. For the old PlayStation 1 games, as long as it has an insert so I can see the cover, that's all I ask for. $8 for that, not bad. And $20 for this one. I know someone is looking for this, and this is not complete, unfortunately. This is missing the back insert, but it is Resident Evil Survivor. This is supposed to be a really bad game. I sat down and played it for about 15 minutes before getting kind of bored with it. I'll go back and play it a little bit more at some point, but it's not very good. Basically, it's a first-person Resident Evil where when a zombie appears, you just press R1, you see the reticle on the screen, and then you fire at it. Like, you have to aim the reticle, and you can apparently use the gun comm with this. I have not tried that out yet. That might make it a lot more fun, but with the controller, it's just kind of a slog. And the enemies aren't that hard to kill, like they all go really slowly, so it's easy to just either walk past them or shoot them. And yeah, no spine art on that one. I can print out some spine art though, so that's okay. And $20 for that is actually a really good deal. And I'll show this one later with the CEX pickups. So, let's start with some Upshop stuff. We'll go to last Saturday. It is currently Friday when I'm filming this. Tomorrow I'm going to be hitting up the Tip Shop again, so hope to find some good stuff as always. My local Tip Shop has really been treating me well lately. I'm just finding a lot of good stuff there. Just, you know, there's always something I want for some reason. You know, whether it's like those software packs, whether it's like some Blu-rays or something, you know, there's always something I want there. So, there was definitely stuff I wanted there this time. We have... And this cost me $6 total, which is absolutely great, you know. They treat me so well there, they give me so many good deals. First, we have this really nice Nintendo DS case. You know, usually I don't really care about cases. This one has like a really nice inside, and like it's actually really strong. Like, usually you get a case and it's just like some little frilly thing. Like, this one is like, you could actually like throw this at a wall with your DS inside and your DS would still work. So it's like, yeah, this is a case. That's cool to get. Two PlayStation Portable games here. If I knew what they would have wanted originally for these, didn't have price tags on them. But if I knew they only wanted like $1 each for these, I would have went back and grabbed a bunch more. But I just grabbed two PlayStation Portable games at I knew I could either, just keep in the collection or sell for a little bit. And I did just get rid of a lot of my PlayStation Portable games, so I feel kind of bad buying some more, but I'm gonna play these first, and if I like them, I'm going to keep them. That's the way it's gonna be. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors Volume 2 for $1. Really good deal on that. All complete in there. I'm not the biggest fan of Dynasty Warriors, but I saw this one was worth a little bit of money, so I thought I'd grab it. And one I know I will be keeping because it is an exclusive. I'm always going to keep exclusives. Untold Legends, The Warriors Code. I have another Untold Legends game for the PlayStation Portable. I don't know what it is. This one looks pretty good. I remember these being kind of like Diablo or Gauntlet, so I do enjoy those kind of games immensely. The kind of dungeon crawling RPGs. I'm sorry, I just coughed. We have a PlayStation 2 game here, one I've been looking for a little while, so it's nice to finally get it in the collection, and it's one I will sit down and play. It is Teen Titans for the PlayStation 2. Only $1 on that, really good deal. Yeah. Have not heard a lot of great things about this. I used to like the show as a kid. I think the show was from like early to mid 2000s. This was right up my alley when I was a kid, teenage versions of like superheroes and stuff. That was really cool. I really liked the show. I'm pretty sure they did a new show that wasn't as good, because I don't remember why, but I just remember it wasn't as good. But yeah, good to finally get that. This is also on the Xbox and GameCube, but I will be keeping the PlayStation 2 version. This looks nice on that. It's all complete with the manual and everything in there. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be just like a 3D beat 'em up. Not supposed to be super good, but it's one for the collection. One for the collection. And we have 2 Blu-rays here, which I thought, I'll just grab, bring them into CEX. Blu-rays don't trade in for that much. We have the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 2. That's whatever. And the Da Vinci Code, which feels kind of thick. 2 discs on that one. I don't know what's on the second disc. Bunch of special features. Cool. I don't really care about those. I just thought, I'm getting some other stuff. I'll grab these, see what they want for it. And when they said $6 for all, I was like, I'll take them. Alright. From the tip shop, I went out and went to a few up shops on the same day. First, I went to the RSPCA in Archerfield. I usually don't stop there because I don't really find a whole lot. But I just had a good feeling, and I was like, yeah, I found stuff at the tip shop. I'll go to this store, see if they have anything I want. So I went and I found this, which is really cool. This Wild Adventures 20 movie set for $5. Really good deal on that. That's super cool. This has a bunch of in the public domain movies, and there's a lot of classic horror movies on this. There's The Wasp Woman. There's Iga. There's Chandu on Magic Island. There's Bride of the Gorilla. I had to stop and had to look until I actually saw ones that I knew. And I already watched 3 of these. I've watched Iga, The Wasp Woman, and White Pongo. So yeah, looking forward to sitting down and watching the rest of these. As you guys know, I've been digging my classic horror recently. So there's a lot of good classic horror on this. Except for Iga, that movie sucked. Though it was pretty funny. From there I went to the, what is it? Salvos, I guess? Yeah. Salvation Army in Maruka. And just found this. Lego Star Wars on the Xbox 360. I haven't heard good things about it, but I thought for $4 I'll buy it, give it a go, see how it is. It could be a good game. It could be really, really bad, like a lot of other Kinect games. I think I remember this one coming out. You could do like lightsaber battles and stuff, and you could do dancing with the Star Wars characters. So that's kind of funky, but there we go. What's the second disc? Game demos. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. For like $4. Now we have this stuff here, which is all gotten at the Salvos in Archerfield. They have that big Salvos there if you've ever been in the area. Usually don't have a whole lot. And like, it's been a long time since I scored there. The last thing I scored there was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Xbox, and that was like, God, last year must have been. But I did get this stuff, which was really cool. They had DVDs $2 or four, or it was DVDs 2 for, I don't remember, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It must have been 5 for $5. I remember paying $10 out of pocket for all of these. So I got all of these. We have on Blu-ray Unstoppable, Michael Seegerkamp's favorite film. It's supposed to be about a train that's running out of control. My friend really likes this movie. We have 2 GameCube games, just pretty cool, you know. I don't find GameCube games a whole lot, and when I do, you know, I'll usually pick them up just to grab them, and, you know, if I keep them, trade them into CEX, whatever. We have Extreme Skate Adventure with Toy Story and Beyond, okay. I guess it's uses the power of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, so this is probably actually a pretty fun game then. Because I like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh, how about that? He thinks I should have checked beforehand. Oh well, $1 for a case. $1 for a GameCube case, that's still good. Or if anybody has a spare disc, hit me up. Aggressive Inline, another skateboarding game. This person who traded these in must have been a fan of skateboarding. Not sure about this one really, it might be good. I'll have to give it a try and then we'll see. This one was in there, thankfully. I'm kind of annoyed about that. Whatever. The bigger things in life. Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30. Really good game. I was buying this because I knew I had a Brothers in Arms game, but I didn't know exactly which one it was. It is this game, unfortunately, so to CEX with it. We have a series that I'll probably sit down and watch. Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. That's pretty cool. I remember when this came out. It was supposed to be like a really big deal at the time, like 2008 or something, so yeah, I remember this coming out. It's supposed to be pretty good. Has all 3 discs there for only $1, can't go wrong. Movie I've never seen and probably won't watch, Cinderella. I just bought it to give it to CEX, you know. Not my kind of movie. I'm not against like Disney movies, but like stuff like Cinderella, that's for girls. When I sat down and watched, I'm just gonna say I don't like that movie and then pop back and say, oh, I liked this movie. Beverly Hills Ninja. I sat down, watched this, silly fun. Chris Farley is good in anything. He's so over the top and wacky. He's such a comedy icon. And he's funny in this. He's really funny. It's very racist, but yeah, it's a funny movie. For $1. I think it's really cool. If it wasn't for the CEX stuff, I would say this is the pickup of the week. So we have the very best of World Championship Wrestling Australia. Slam, Crash, Wham! Volumes 1, 2, and 3, which is every volume they put out. I've been wanting to get these for so long. You know, it's like, these are owned by Channel 9, and for some reason they've just never had any kind of interest in putting them on anything other than these 3 DVDs. Like, this used to be like a really big thing for them. This used to be like one of their hottest television shows, the wrestling on Saturday afternoon, but it's like, after a while they just stopped doing it, so yeah. This is really classic too. This is from like, this is 60s to 70s, which is amazing. It's like, how much wrestling from the 60s is there? You know, there's a lot of good stuff on here. There's a lot of really good wrestlers on here too. You know, you have Waldo Von Erich, Abdullah the Butcher, Mark Lewin, King Curtis, Spiros Arion. He's really good. He's the he's Italian, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, really cool there. It's nice to get. I'm sure we have like Mario, what's his name? Mario Milano here too. You know, really good sets. Really happy to get those for only $1 each. Absolute steal. I've already watched 2 of them. They're such a fun watch. It's just like collections of old matches. Alright. Now we got CEX. Cue the sexual in cue the sexual healing intro that Tutti UK likes to use. Alright. Actually, I do have some cash converter stuff. Never mind. I did go to CEX, but while I was waiting for them to process all my stuff, I went to cash converters, and my local CEX is in Mount Gravatt, so I went to the cash converters in Mount Gravatt, just across the road from the shopping center that CEX is in. And I got 3 games. We have Charlotte's Web for PlayStation 2, Bob the Builder Festival of Fun for PlayStation 2, and 50 Cent Blood on the Sand for Xbox 360 for $5. It's actually a really good game. I like this one. My friend and I used to play this a lot. But yeah, these 2 are trash. They're just like games for the collection. Someone asked if I was going for a complete PlayStation 2 collection. I'm not. I'm just grabbing any PlayStation 2 game that has any kind of interest to me. You know, I see a game based on Charlotte's Web, and I'm like, what can they make into a video game out of Charlotte's Web? I have to play and see what that is. Same thing with Bob the Builder. I see it and I'm like, what could they do to make Bob the Builder into a game? So I'd buy it and play it and see. For anyone wondering, I 100%ed a game recently, Paddington Bear on PlayStation 2, which I got from Bookfest. Yeah. Beat it in a half hour. Alright. CEX here. This was all bought on trading credit. I got so much credit from them with the stuff I traded in from Bookfest and like other stuff I've been buying. I got something crazy, like $400 trade-in, something like that. So I bought all this stuff, and I still have like $140 to spare. So yeah, pretty good there. Let's start showing it. So CEX, my local store, usually don't have a whole lot of good games like on their shelves in stock. This time they did, which was pretty cool. So I actually was able to buy stuff in store. Usually like you trade in stuff with credit, then you go online and buy it. This time I was actually able to find stuff in the store that I wanted, so I grabbed Codename Steam on the Nintendo 3DS. I'm not sure if this is a good game or not, but I do know it's a strategy RPG, so I wanted to buy it just to try it out. I know they released a compilation set of this on the Wii U and the PlayStation 4, but I'll give the 3DS game a go before I see if I want to actually get those. No manual, but this came out in 2015, so maybe it didn't come with one. But yeah, cool to get. Sit down and play it. This hadn't even hit the shelf yet. They were sorting through PlayStation Portable games. I said, hey, can you hold this one for me while I'm trading stuff in? And I'd really appreciate it. They said, yeah, sure. And this was only $6 with trading credit. So I grabbed Samurai Showdown, the anthology on PlayStation Portable. Another PSP game. This one's an exclusive though. Really cool to get. This has 6 Samurai Showdown games from 1 to 5, and then what's this one? Oh, that's a 6, okay. It was a Roman numeral. The number 6 in Roman numerals kind of looks like a number 3 when it's really small. But yeah, 1 through 6, really cool to get. This would probably be the first release of a lot of these on like actual console or handheld, you know. Yeah, Samurai Showdown 6, available for the first time in North America. Really cool. And Australia. Yeah, nice to get. I definitely look forward to sitting down and playing these. I have the original Samurai Showdown on the Mega Drive. So good. Such a good fighting game series. Alright. A cool one to get, another GameCube game. This one was kind of pricey, but because I was getting it with trading credit, I didn't mind paying it. We have Super Mario Sunshine. And if you're asking, did I already have this? Yes, I did. I sold my copy. Because this copy is nice and complete, and it's actually in English. The copy I sold, the cover art was in Italian, and then the actual game was in English, so I just thought, yeah, I'll buy it to upgrade, and I'll sell my other copy on. And I sold my other copy for $30. I was like, even if I did just buy this out of pocket, I would have only paid $20, but I bought it in trading credit, so yeah, it's pretty cool. All complete in there. I think the disc was in really nice shape. Yeah, not a mark on it. Very good. That's the random one for the PlayStation 2 collection. American Chopper 2 Full Throttle. No idea. One for the collection. There we go. 2 games for the PlayStation 3. Been slacking on the PS3 games this episode. Usually I buy a lot more. But these are 2 that I really wanted to get. I did want to get in my collection. We have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and Kingdom Hearts 2.5. These are like collections of the Kingdom Hearts game. This one has Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which is like a card game, and like the cinematics from one of the PSP games. This one has Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is another PSP game, and the cinematics from Kingdom Hearts Recoded, which I don't know what that is. But yeah, really cool to get. It's nice to get these on like one kind of set, because there are a lot of Kingdom Hearts games, and if you're a new fan trying to get into the series, like, it's kind of hard to know where to start. Like, you can play the first game, completely finish it. Play the second game, completely finish it. Still not really know what's going on, like I did. You know? And, like, leading up to number 3, it's like all of these other games are apparently, like, relevant parts of the series. They're not just like, what do you call them? They're not just, like throwaway titles, like spin-offs or something. They're like actual integral parts of the series. You need to play them to understand what's going on. So, yeah, nice to get these 2. I will probably sit down and play them at some point. I have already finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, so I will probably be playing Birth by Sleep and Chain of Memories. I'll probably watch the 2 movies on them as well. So, yeah, cool to get though. Cool to get. And lastly, from the finds I actually got in the store, we have $85, but it was on credit. Trading credit, you know, not like credit card. The Last Story on the Nintendo Wii. I don't know if this is a good game or not. Haven't tried it yet. Don't know what the story is. I just know it was released as part of Operation Rainfall. And I did already have Pandora's Tower, which I had played and beaten. Really good game. I thought, you know what? I still have my trading credit. A lot of trading credit. I have 2 of these games. I know there's 1 more game released in this series. And I got it. Xenoblade Chronicles. I got this from the online store of CEX. It took a long time to get here, but I don't think it's their fault. It took over 2 weeks to get here, but I saw they posted like the day after I bought it, and then it was just like in transit for the rest of that time, so I'm blaming Ozpost for that one. But yeah, we have the soundtrack there, and the game disc. Game disc is absolutely perfect. Doesn't look like anyone ever mistreated it. So it's nice to have all 3 games in the Operation Rainfall series. And unfortunately, Pandora's Tower and The Last Story never got a sequel. Xenoblade, it was fairly popular, and it's gotten 2 sequels now. 2? Yeah, 2. But yeah, really nice to get those, and I can sit down and play the other 2, which is really nice. I'm looking forward to playing Xenoblade Chronicles, because yeah, that one got sequels. That must have been really good. Yeah, it looks good. So yeah, man, a lot of quality pickups there. That is all for now. I got some just really good stuff over the last weekend. Did not spend a whole lot of money out of pocket, you know, which is really nice. You know, I probably spent like less than $50 out of pocket this week, which is good. And I still got like a lot of really good games because of trading credits. So yeah, man, that's going to be it for now. Hope to see your comments down below. I'd love to read your comments. Like or dislike the video if you want. I don't really care either way. And that's going to be all. As I sit in my house, bidding you farewell. Have a good one.
And that's all, folks.